What's up, everyone? Discussion board number one. I'm Dominic, Moss University. Um, to start off, I think my biggest takeaway, my key takeaway from this um, a case study would be that their switch to a whole grain recipe became another part of its branding in itself. It became like a branding movement because the case study talks about how during the time there was a lot of pressure from the government and from the public to have at first it was fast food, but then it kind of also moved to the cereals that a lot of children eat, and a lot of people started to put these companies on blast because they were not healthy, but they're being marketed towards children and everything. So in order to kind of quell those concerns from the government and from the public, the cereal companies switched to whole grain. And these whole grain recipes were viewed as healthier, but instead of silently changing the recipe to become healthier, and you can just it's something that you would just kind of happen to see if you read the ingredients label, they elevated it to become part of the brand identity. And I think that really helped make their move because they didn't just like offer uh varying or like alternative lines. Like there wasn't like Lucky Charms and then whole grain Lucky Charms. They made everything whole grain. So to try and, I guess, make sure that doesn't blow up in their face that they changed the entire recipe for everything was to make sure it wasn't just like a perk or like a benefit that people wouldn't even know that is happening. It became part of its brand identity and its positioning, which is something that is mentioned in the book. And I liked reading this case study with brand positioning and kind of public perception and through that lens. Like while it's in my mind, I like reading the case study because I think that's one of the biggest things that can be taken away from this case study is how to use, and this is what they did. They used current public feelings towards health and certain health trends, and they were able to capitalize on that. And then now they're able to use those trends to not only become perceived better in the public, but then to then one up every other cereal brand by promoting themselves as the healthiest cereal brand because of these big bold letters they're putting on the box. They included a picture of the food pyramid on the box. The food pyramid itself is even debated. It's not even around anymore, I'm pretty sure. But it's like now it's my plate. Shout out my plate. But even that was debated to be like how accurate or how valuable is this food pyramid. It was very simplified, but from a brand standpoint, that's what you want. It's quick. It was easy, recognizable. This little food pyramid already has the social positioning and public perception. Like, oh, this food pyramid this food pyramid means health. It means a balanced diet. All the things that I want for me and my child when I'm buying cereal. Look at all these cereals with it on the box. And so I just really appreciate or found interesting how they were able to use a problem, like kind of a PR public problem, and by fixing their problem, they rose to the top by making it part of their new brand identity and changing the perception of how people saw them. So thanks for listening. Shout out Marketing Research, Essentials of. Thank you.